lifted in the air. Gillespie takes it in for the out. 2 down. Eichinger steps in. Vanderbilt really flipped the script on what a private school could be in college baseball, Siggy.
Oh, yeah. 2 national titles since 2014, and it feels like every year they're sending another wave of players to the pros. Guys like David Price, Dansby Swanson, Walker Buehler. Man, they brought a lot of attention to that program.
Yeah, a lot of first-round picks, 1-1s. That was Dansby. That was David Price. Vandy's fingerprints are all over MLB rosters. They've set the standard for player development.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now the right fielder, Sammy Lugo.
Be aggressive.
Here comes the 0-1. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they lead it. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results.
Dana Kaminsky, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. On the ground, Spence to first, and there's 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Ernesto Tejera, the switch hitter batting right. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second.
Inside. Let's get back to the dugout. Come on.
Fastball in for a strike. 1 and 2.
Ahead 1-2. His best bet is to go up the ladder here. Just be sure to miss up and out of the zone.
Hey, 2 here.
The 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. Down to the bottom of the second. The Commodores have the lead 1-0. Mullen at the plate for Vanderbilt. It's not just about bringing in talent with this program. It's the way they get the players ready for the next level.
Totally, Boog. Just think back to that 2019 championship team. Absolutely stacked. J.J. Bulladay, Austin Martin, those guys lit it up here in Omaha.
Yeah, that lineup could flat out mash.
Ball to strike. Ground ball up the middle. What a stop. That's going to be a single. Great effort on defense, but no chance to get him at first. Down the third baseman, Eduardo Quinones. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Waste no time there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Gillespie in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Hey, we got nobody.
Stays alive. First and second, no outs. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing, and he popped it up.
Plenty of room, plenty of room.
Pulls it in on the run. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third. Stepping in, Rtts Marte. He's 0 for 1.
Let's rack him up. Got a hold right here. Let's go.
And he grounds one to the right side.
Foul
and
ball.
it goes just foul. Mullen, the runner at third. Quinones at first. One gone.
There's a lot riding on this next pitch. Trying for a strikeout or a ground ball double play to get out of this.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Hey, we got one.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
We got your back here.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Shu Erdman now at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time.
Place it first now.
Ball outside. Hee-haw!
And a count 1-2. 2 aboard, 2 outs.
Not over yet. Attack this guy.
Swing and a ball softly hit out into left center. And that's the third out. Vanderbilt with the lead 1-0. Next to hit, Dick Long. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Down the line, and it's foul. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here in the last half of the third. In the air, left field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. In to score from third. We're tied at 1.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
New inning getting started. Here's the catcher, Geraldo Eichinger. Foul ball there.
He's looked real sharp so far, but now facing the heart of the order for the second time. This is where we'll really see how both sides adjust.
Hey, no one down here.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory.
Got room.
1 away.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Sammy Lugo getting ready to hit.
Here, what?
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Comes up empty. Swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
2 outs in a row, and I think he's sending a message to those pitchers warming up the bullpen. Your services may not be needed here, guys.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Dana Kaminsky.
Hot one.
Come on, mow him down.
2 down, nobody on. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Down 0-2, it's time to shorten the path to the ball. Put something in play to give yourself a shot.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
All you, baby, all you.
Popped up.
That's up. Yeah, you
And that is that. We go to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. We go to the top of the fifth, leading off Ernesto Tejera.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
One up, one down.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Mullen in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike two. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Here's the third baseman, Eduardo Quinones. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Tight game. This next run might be the difference.
That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And they'll do it again. The 0-2. Swings through it for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. Halfway home. All even. 1 apiece. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Reed Hoffman. Go ahead run on base. Long will hit next.
The designated hitter, Dick Long.
Line drive, base hit. Runner holds up at second. 2 aboard now.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So digging in, Damian Goodson.
The center fielder, number 25, Damian Goodson.
Bounce to the left side. Quinones over to second, over to first, safe. So runner at second, 2 down. Dick Long digs in now. Center field. Gillespie has a beat on it. And the inning is over. Long was solid both hitting and pitching in this ball game.
They'll take games like this from him pretty much every time out. He did his part for the team and then some.
Life is real. So I'm fronting on them every chance I get, to be honest. Wavy hair, mystique, up in this deep chain with some sick feet. Corner of 10th Street, scoop me in an MPV. I'm holding big. Solo was vocalist maestro. This fish grease, rest in peace, Polo. He see us, I was just with G, just like Ryan E. Me and Preem, this history.
Greetings from Charles Schwab Field. We're ready for Game 2 of the College World Series. So bases all loaded up. Long getting ready to hit. Now there's a bullet down the line. Can't reach it. Should score at least 2. One runs in. Runner around third. Relay throw. Catcher can't hang on. 3-2. They take the lead.
Huge 3 RBI hit to give them the lead, and that is clutch. First pitch fastball, a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Now the left fielder, Rtts. Already 3 runs across in the frame. Bottom half of inning number 2. In the dirt, blocked. Comes a 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Safe. He beats it. First and second, 2 outs. Buddy Branch digs in now. Two on, 2 outs. On the ground to third.
Hold it here. Hold it here.
They take the force out, inning over, and it could have been worse. One down. Dallas Vasquez, the next to hit. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball. Long. Throws to first, and there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Gators, the second baseman, Orlando.
Man at first with 1 gone. Now the third baseman, Dick Long.
Drove in 3 last AB. No big deal. Another opportunity here.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Here comes the 0-1. Out towards right center field. Shipley on the move. Stretches out and hauls it in. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Number 29, Rtts.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Digging in, Seamus Graham.
Hey, no outs here. Show him his boss.
Here's the 0-2. Bunting for a hit. Long. And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Dick Long will hit next.
Looking good. Nobody better up there.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 2 away down. So digging in, Tanner Kidd. 0-1 now. This ball's chopped on the ground. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
One out, runner at second. Long now at the plate.
So he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
Come on, man, get your pitch up there.
Lined into right. Stahl takes it in for the out. 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
One. To third might be 2. The throw to second is offline. Long had a solid game for them, a real contributor. Drove in 3 runs on the day.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
I need you and your friends to show up at 10. We leave in the Benz truck. Uber Lux and some we rolled up. I know when the night is when you relax and dance with me. Whoa. Hands on your hip, move slow. Heart in my chest, beat fast.
Hello and welcome to Charles Schwab Field in Omaha, Nebraska. Welcome to the College World Series on the show. We've got ourselves in an elimination. First and second, 2 outs. Chang Ho Donnelly will hit next.
Let's hold them right here.
Two on, 2 outs. Ground ball left side. Gets to it with a slide. And that's a great play for the out. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We played 2 full. The Cavaliers lead it 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Dick Long. And that one ripped into right. That's down. One hops off the wall. And a good start to the inning.
Way to swing with that.
Up next for the Bulldogs.
So the lineup flips over. Next to hit, Archie Sechrist. High fly ball, right field. Zepeda under it. 1 away.
The batter.
1 out man at first. Buddy Branch getting ready to hit. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's a base hit. The throw into second. Not in time. He's safe.
The batter.
Next is the designated hitter, Deacon Ash. In the dirt. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Let's go, kid.
Hit weakly on the ground.
Side.
There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And now the center fielder, Damian Goodson.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
Swing and a pop-up. Oliger under it. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. We go to the top of the fifth. Now the third baseman, Dick Long. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Well, these players just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. Zero extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Ball, that's out.
Close, but called a ball. Ball two.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The 2-2 now. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Great recognition. Saw that changeup out of the hand and spit on it.
So a walk puts runners at first and second.
That free pass can wake up a quiet lineup. Careful. This might jumpstart the offense.
First and second, no outs. Buddy Branch, the next to hit. Left field, way back there. Carrying well. Makes the catch up against the wall.
The bat, number 6, designated hitter.
That's a really nice job right there. Great awareness, making the catch up against the wall. You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall with the bare hand while keeping his eyes on the baseball as it's coming down, his glove in a good position to make the catch. That's exactly how you do it.
2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit! And now the first baseman, Nicholas Allen.
The first baseman, Nicholas Allen.
Payoff pitch. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
Now the inning is just spiraling away from him. Forcing a run home with a walk, obviously the last thing he wanted to do.
Go ahead run on base. Oliger now at the plate.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
The 1-2. This to third. Long. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for the Cavaliers.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Long digs in now. He's 2 for 2. Well struck left field.
Find it.
And it's off the wall. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single. It's 4-3. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in, I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Pitch kicks away. No advance, though. One on, nobody out, a run in, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Got him. One away.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Here's the second baseman, Buddy Branch. Hit on the ground, might be two. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. Set for the last half of the seventh. And now the DH, Chang Ho Donnelly. Looking to get the tying run on base. Trying to bunt his way on. Not in time. The tying run is on to start the inning. Here's the third baseman, Dick Long.
Hey, he drove one in last time, and another RBI chance right here.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. On the ground, right side, Oliger.
Move it.
Throws to first in time, and that's an out. John Perkins getting ready to hit.
Number 21, John Perkins.
Tied at 4. Chopped left side, Long. Picks it out of the dirt. What a pick to save the play and get the first out. On to extra innings. Digging in, Dick Long.
It's getting late, Boo. You can feel the tension in the air. The time is now for him to step up.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. A solo shot.
Welcome to the game he was hoping for, I'm sure. Fires his first pitch in there. The hitter realizes it's a good time to be aggressive and lets it fly. That is tough coming out of the pen like that. Now you got to breathe, reset, and just settle in.
So the tying run is second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third. He scores to tie it up. Tag out. And they cut down the winning run at second. At the plate, Dick Long.
He homered his last at bat. I'm not sure the ball's coming down yet.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here's your 1. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. See you later. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 8-5.
Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
Long had a great showing in the win. 5 hits, including a couple of homers.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Greetings from Charles Schwab. Next is the designated hitter, Dick Long. This one smacked out to left center. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. One runs in. Runner around third. Relay throw. In there. He's safe. It's 2-0.
Gets him on the board first, coming through with 2 RBIs on that swing. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Damian Goodson will hit next. Long at second with nobody out. In the dirt.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
In the air, right field, Lugo. On his way over. He's got it, and there's one down.
That is fair. The first baseman,
One out,
Nicholas
runner at second.
Allen.
Nicholas Allen digs in now. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He'll take his base without even breaking a sweat. That bat never even left his shoulder.
And now Nathaniel Tatum.
Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
2 on, 2 outs. Ground ball to the right side.
You're up.
Erdman takes it to the bag. They limit the damage here. Stepping in, Walker Gillespie. Oh, 1 now. Towards first, fair ball. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Now here is Rody Marte. In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Don't worry about the runner. Just you and the batter. Do your job. You got to.
This to third, Ashley. Shoe Erdman up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Close, but called a ball. And the count is 2-0.
Hold him right here. Let's go.
Gillespie, the lead runner out at second. Marte at first with no outs. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that is a big first out. So digging in, Geraldo Eichinger. That one's in there. 0-1. Two on, 1 out. This ball's chopped to the ground, and that's just foul. The 0-2 gets a piece and stays alive.
At 1-2, his best bet is to go up the ladder here. Just be sure to miss up and out of the zone.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Good job to fight that one off. And that's downstairs. And the count is even 2-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Two aboard, 2 outs. Next to hit, Sammy Lugo. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. And there's a foul ball. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
Come on, he can't even touch you.
This one chopped up the middle. Branch. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So up next, Dana Kaminsky. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
In there, sets him down on strikes. Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
First and second, 1 out. Long getting ready to hit.
Here we go. Another chance to add on. He knocked in 2 his last trip.
This one smoked on its way out of here. A 3-run homer, and they add on.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too.
For pitchers, it's scary when a guy can ride a middle fastball the other way. There's just no holes in that swing. Right there, he crushes it.
Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Ernesto Tejera. Swing and a bouncer. Ashley fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. So now the DH spot, Fernando Mullen.
Super late on that one. As a hitter, you always want to use that time in the on-deck circle to observe some pitches and time up that fastball.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And the 0-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The 0-2. Sets him down looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Eduardo Quinones. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. The Bulldogs have the lead 6-0. As we go to the last of the third, digging in, Walker Gillespie.
With a cushion working for you, this is where you attack, pitch to contact, and let your defense work. Don't get too fine.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's one down. Now, Rtts Marte, the switch hitter batting right. And first offering is fouled off. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Shu Erdman. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
He is just living in the strike zone right now. If you're not ready to swing it, you could quickly find yourself 0-2.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 nasty sliders. And now it's 0-2. Time to look up in the zone and spit on anything down.
Stays alive. In the air, left field. And it's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here's the 0-2.
This guy just battles up there, grinds out every single at bat, every single pitch. I love watching hitters like him go to work.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Sets him down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Fresno State on top here, 6-0. All loaded up. Long, the next to hit.
Had to get the tape measure out with that last AB. Let's see what's next.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double as they score a pair on the play.
You don't want to get greedy, but it's easy to imagine all 3 runners coming home to score with this type of contact. Yeah, the automatic double costs them a run, but they're still in a position to keep scoring.
Damian Goodson now at the plate. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. Top half of inning number 4. Ground ball left side. Dives, but it's off his glove. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single. It's 9-0.
Fantastic work running it down. Knowing it was going to be difficult to make any type of play. Nice job of limiting damage in that spot.
Two now. Tejera. The flip. There's one. Relay to first. Double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not sure what happened there, but pretty much gifted him first base.
So 2 down. Tyler Spence will hit next. Struck him out looking. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Reed Hoffman.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
This one in the air, center field. Gillespie should have this one. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Relay throw to third, and he gets to third safely, moving up on the flyout, and there are 2 gone. And next is the designated hitter, Dick Long. He's already homered in this game. No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. his second home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 13-3.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it.
Not the welcome to the game he was hoping for, I'm sure. Fires his first pitch in there. The hitter realizes it's a good time to be aggressive and lets it fly. That is tough coming out of the pen like that. Now he's got to breathe, reset, and just settle in.
Long was really productive at the plate in this one. Put in some good innings on the mound as well.
He was okay on the hill, but I'm really impressed by how he was hitting. He was a driving force for their offense in this one. Excellent game.
Vicioso me volví adicto a ganar. Tantas W que ya ni sé cómo perder. 100 por 35 no me voy a mudar. Si yo gano todos ganamos, eso es plural. Me dicen el chef que no para de cocinar, porque todo el mundo tiene que comer. Si corono todo vamos a cobrar. Estuve abajo, me patearon, no me voy a olvidar. Firme con mi pie plantado, yo nunca me voy a arrodillar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho si me vas a hablar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho, estás hablando con el voz. Estamos saltándonos aquí, los platos dan pa' dos. Si la prendo molotov, man, estamos aquí, todos los míos están on go.
Greetings from Charles Schwab Field. We're getting ready for the semifinals here in the College World Series. It's the Fresno State Bulldogs. Stepping in, Walker Gillespie.
The center fielder, Walker Gillespie.
Be aggressive.
And that one fouled off. 0-1 now. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Fought off foul. Here's a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2.
This is one of those hitters that just makes you work for everything. He battles every pitch, spoils tough ones, and forces you to earn every out. You can tell some pitchers would almost rather give up and get a quick hit than have to throw a ton of pitches to finally put him away.
In the air out to center, and it drops in. And the leadoff man aboard.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Get him out of there.
0-1. And a foul ball. The 0-2.
No outs.
Ahead 1-2, his best bet is to go up the ladder here. Just be sure to miss up and out of the zone.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 2. Gillespie aboard here at first with nobody out. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. He will score. It's 4-1.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Erdman at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Man at second. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
That slider down is such a tough pitch to do anything with. You're better off taking that.
Struck him out looking. And now it's going to be Earl Strawberry. That one fouled off. Fastball for a strike. 0-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One out and a runner at second.
Right here. Let's go.
Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
He just can't seem to sneak one by him here. As a hitter, that builds confidence when you see all these different pitches and still make contact.
That misses. Ball one. Next pitch is outside. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Backed off the plate that time. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. And a payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Easy game of catch now. You got this.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's the third baseman, Eduardo Quiñones. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We go on to inning number 2. Fresno State. Bottom of the second. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brody Marte.
Come on, mow him down.
And first offering is fouled off.
Hey, nobody.
On the ground, Branch. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Alvin.
Now, Alvin Fontenot.
Get this guy out of here.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Low by.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Plenty of room. You got room.
2 away now.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Ernesto.
2 down, base is empty. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ernesto Tejera.
Ball, no.
Mow him down.
Looks like he's sizing him up. Great pitch to drive, but he took it to help set up his timing for later.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, 2 away.
2 down, nobody on. Caught him looking for the K. As we go to the last of the third, digging in, Geraldo Eichinger.
Hook one.
Foul ball there. And the 0-2. Got him swinging. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
He's just trying to yank that inside pitch, which is just so hard to keep fair. The best approach is to stay inside the baseball, keep the hands tight, and let it travel. That way, even if you're a tick early, you hammer it fair instead of hooking it foul.
Gillespie now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Easy out here, easy out.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Another 0-2 count. Pitcher's got all the momentum. He's just in complete control.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And that one hit to first, but it kicks foul.
Get him out of there.
2 down, nobody on. And that one is downstairs. And the count is 1-1.
2 down now.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
That was a good pitch to hit. He saw it, but something tied him up. He just couldn't pull the trigger.
Chopped out in front of the plate. Branch slings to first. 3rd out. Fresno State out front here at 5-1. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Reed Hoffman.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Live from Charles. And towing the slab in this one, Dick Long. What do you have on him?
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
Let's go. You got this guy. Ain't nobody out now.
On the ground, Spence whips it to first. One pitch and one out. Now the number 2 hitter, Shu Erdman.
One down.
Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Ball.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Two outs, base is empty. At the plate, Alvin Fontenot.
He rides.
Right through there for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that is that. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Digging in, Sammy Lugo. And that one wrapped foul. Foul ball there. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Earl Strawberry now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Aggressive.
On the ground to third. Handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. And stepping in is the speedy Fernando Mullen. That's off the mark. Ball 1.
First here. Two away.
Two down, nobody on.
Big time take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Here's the 2-2. That one just misses. Second inning here, no score. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
The designated hitter, Dick Long.
liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now, Alonso Bird. Payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Love to see that grind. Saw a ton of pitches, stayed stubborn, and earned the walk.
First and second, one out. Ashley digs in now. Fresno State looking to strike first. Bottom half of inning number 2. In the dirt. But no advance from the runners.
Hey, get you a good one up there, huh?
Payoff pitch. On the ground to the left.
All right, ease up.
Kaminsky to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Poetry in motion.
New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Dana Kaminsky.
This guy out of here.
This one in the air, right field. Dives, but he can't get it. It's a foul ball. The 0-1. And a foul ball. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Robbie Thacker now at the plate. Base hit center field. And that's a one-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
In the air, right field. Brings it in. Back to the top of the order. Now it's the second baseman, Ernesto Tejera. Grounded out his first time up.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Man on second, 2 down. Sit down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Home half of the third coming up. No score. On to the fourth. And here's the first baseman, Shu Erdman.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Hey, sit him down. Strike him out. Here we go.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Struck him out swinging. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter. It just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Alvin Fontenot getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. That one fouled off.
Give him a chair.
0-2 now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
7 punch outs already. Man, he looked flat out dangerous out there. This lineup hasn't solved him at all, and I'm really impressed with the mix and tempo.
So digging in, Sammy Lugo.
Went down on 3 pitches last time. Hey, things can only go up from here.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Tap foul at the plate. Got him swinging for the K. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. Next to hit, Dick Long. Single to right in his first trip. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He'll circle the bases, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
When your fastball only hits low 90s, you got to live on the edges. You miss your spot, and it's like BP out there. Good hitters are going to make quick work on that.
We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the shortstop, Earl Strawberry.
Well, these guys, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Got him. 1 down.
He gets a 3-pitch strikeout, and I got no notes, guys.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Fernando Mullen.
Get this guy out of here.
On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Here we go.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play. 1 down. Now at the plate, Dana Kaminsky. Yo 1. And there's a foul ball.
Defensively, this is where you've got to stay within yourself. Just focus on securing the ball, take the sure out. That kind of speed at the plate, turning 2 is going to be a real challenge.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
He's shrinking the zone with 2 strikes, and I love that approach.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Man at first, 1 away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Got him swinging. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. There comes the skipper out of the dugout. Oliver Doss into the game.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
And next is the designated hitter, Dick Long, looking for his third home run of the game.
Yeah, he blasted his second of the game in the 6th inning. This guy looks like he's playing on beginner mode in this one.
Beginner mode is where it's at, Chris. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. Another homer. That's his third home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 6-2.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure.
Clearly his world, and we're all just living in it. Not missing a thing at the plate. 3-homer game. It's so special. I'm just sitting back and enjoying the show.
Long was fantastic with the bat in this ball game and had a solid showing on the mound too.
And when he puts together a game like this, Berg, it's a good reminder that he has what it takes to excel as a two-way player here in the majors. He looked locked in at the dish for sure.